My name is Cesar Rocha. I'm a boxer, and I've been boxing for about 13 years now. I started when I was a kid. I grew up in Mexico, so I was living in Mexico City with my relatives, and my uncle, he was a fighter himself, an amateur fighter, and he had like a section in the house. It was like a bar, and it was like old portraits with like fighters and pictures of himself when he was a fighter. And there was this huge portrait, like a poster of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. And he's facing the camera. And it's on his boxing position. And I just remember I looked at it every day. I walked out. One day, my uncle kind of was hitting the bag a little bit. So I always thought it was pretty cool, and I picked a few things just from watching. And then one time, I got in a fight in school. Somehow I beat up the kids. I got in trouble for it instead of them because they were picking on me. But when I was maybe 10 or 11, I kind of just saw there was a heavy bag where I was living, and I just started punching it. And then I started going to a gym. But I never really got serious with it till I was 17. And I was supposed to start fighting amateurs. I didn't really because of school. Somehow I was going to community college, and somehow it kept on drawing me back to a sport. 2014, I had my first amateur fight. I won. So I was it was good to be back. It was good to finally compete in the sport. It definitely for me it helps me stay at peace with myself. I get inside of a ring, and I agreed to get punched with someone else so I can also punch him. So it's kind of you can't call me a wuss or something, because it's I don't see the rest of the world kind of getting inside the ring as easily like that. Just willingly get punched in the face just for just for a goal that I have. So it's kind of it helps me just stay in peace, and it's more than anything definitely it's giving me a lot of self-confidence. If I ever want to get aggressive with somebody or something like that, or somebody's trying to pick on me, it's more I know what the end of what could end up happening. So it's kind of I just be look, man, I usually give people a warning. I know how to fight, so it's it literally saves me so much trouble. Most of the times, before I'm gonna step into the ring, especially the first time, it was more than anything excitement, but it's also anxiety. Just waiting to hear that bell go off, and then boom, go at it. It's a big machismo game. It's also kind of who's smarter than who for me, right? So it's kind of like playing chess for more than anything. So it's really competitive, so it makes it a lot more fun. It's really also a great workout. And more than it's just it's not as hard as it seems to. It's more than it's kind of finding the love for it as you get more involved with the technique. It's something that it takes time for it, but it's a great workout, and it's just super fun. It's just applying the things we learn, and it's also just having patience for it. If you like to outsmart people, I would say if you're actually someone super competitive, it's one of the things that you could actually do they do. Super fun. It's kept me away from a lot of bad things, it's just more I find myself over time training, or especially when I was a teenager. I might not compete when I was young, but it definitely kept me out doing other stuff that would waste my time. It's kind of kept me off the wrong, somehow the wrong path. It's just put me with good people more than anything.